So hi guys, hi Avinash,
Hi,
hi
hi.
Chirag. We watched the film, we loved it, and great work. When it comes to writing and the entire concept of it, actually, and we were very intrigued after watching. What was the folklore behind it, and was the story actually inspired from real life events, or that was something that you guys had experienced back then. But before jumping onto the folklore bit of it, I want to start by addressing this genre which has gained a lot of prominence in recent times, which is your horror comedy. And I think after Stree, there was a flurry of movies that came and similar genre. Is it something that you guys enjoy as audience or as writers? When you write about it.
So as an audience, I think we really enjoy, specifically me, I think Avinash also. Horror is I think something which always intrigues us.
Hmm.
Like it
Hmm.
has that element which makes you watch it. Like, कि, अरे यार ये तो देखना ही है. This is something
Hmm.
quite interesting. And apart from it, while we write, so comedy is something which comes very naturally to us. So like, for example, apart from Kakuda, other works,
Hmm.
so which will eventually come. They
Yeah.
also have this element of comedy in them.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I
Is there
think,
a fear anytime that, when you're writing about it, because it's a mix of comedy and horror, that you don't go overboard with comedy so that the horror gets diluted sometimes? Because a lot of times I've seen in films that happens that, sometimes you just very unknowingly enter into that spoofish area and it just lowers down the horror. So was that a constant thought in your mind when you were writing the script?
Actually, we wanted to go with the organic humor because
Okay.
horror comedy may I feel it's directly proportional to each other when you are writing
Yeah.
horror
Yeah.
comedy. The more the horror is, the more the comedy is. I
Yeah.
feel when जब कोई डरता है तो उसके अंदर से जो कॉमेडी निकलती है वो
Huh.
हॉरर से ही आएगी.
Yeah.
तो व्हेन यू राइटिंग हॉरर कॉमेडी तो जनरली ऐसा होता है. हाँ, वी फील कि वी शुड नॉट गो ओवरबोर्ड विद आवर डायलॉग्स,
Hmm.
पंचेस, that we try not to do. And I feel कि हॉरर और कॉमेडी में कॉमेडी हॉरर हमेशा कॉमेडी पे थोड़ा तो भारी पड़ना चाहिए क्योंकि
Hmm.
हॉरर से कॉमेडी जन्म लेती है, कॉमेडी से हॉरर नहीं लेता.
Exactly. Exactly.
बट ये बैलेंस एक्चुअली बहुत ही इम्पोर्टेंट है. एंड आफ्टर राइटिंग इट और आफ्टर वॉचिंग इट, और या फिर कोई और फिल्म देख के भी, दिस इज एन इम्पोर्टेंट थिंग. दिस इज अ वेरी
Yeah. The
वेरी थिन
proportion of it.
लाइन.
Yeah.
या करेक्ट. और आप बिल्कुल सही बोल रहे
Because
हो. मतलब दिस कैन ब्रेक और मेक
because
द.
a lot of times when you're writing it and how it translates to screen also, there's a gap. Sometimes a gap comes that maybe you had imagined it in a very different way and it didn't come out like that, or it came out like that, something like that.
करेक्ट.
राइट.
But how important is when you're pitching an idea, when you're going with a concept, to have a good rapport with the director? Like in this case, like Aditya has directed so many movies of the same similar genre. So does it smoothens the entire process for you as an artist, like the creative process, if you have a good rapport, if the director is understanding your wavelength, what you're saying, and considering he has a knack of making such horror comedies also?
Yeah, I think if a director knows how you write, he has written your material in past, then it becomes easier to pitch your
Yeah.
story. But in this case, ना तो हम आदित्य को जानते थे, ना आदित्य हमें जानते थे. So when
Okay,
we
so this
met him,
was the first time on the
yeah,
project
we were
you
ready
met.
with the screenplay, 120
So
pages.
actually, Aditya came on board a bit later. So the process
Okay.
was that we were working with RSVP, and then
Yeah.
we had developed the script for them, and then Aditya joined in. So,
Okay.
and then obviously after that there was a lot of give and take. He gave his input, and then
Yeah.
we corrected it,
But
and
you,
so there
but
was.
you guys, I think, wrote the filming started back in 21, according to the information available online. Like it was filmed or started filming in 21.
Yeah, it was COVID,
Yeah.
COVID,
Post-COVID,
post
yeah.
COVID,
Okay.
second wave, near second wave.
Okay. Okay. And was it supposed to be a theatrical release, or the plan was always to release it on OTT only?
I think that option was always open.
Okay.
Uh, Nothing was decided whether theatrical or OTT.
Yeah.
The producer
Okay.
kept the option open.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, now jumping to the folklore bit of it. So is it something that is actually, inspired by real life events, or it's all fictional?
Actually, back in 2015 or 14, I went to Mathura for a shoot.
Okay.
And whenever we used to go to shoot from the hotel to that set area, in
Yeah.
between there was a village, and that village has two doors. Every house has two doors.
Oh, so it's actually there. The village is actually
Yeah,
there.
so I spoke to few people there, and they said कि it's nothing related to any haunted kind of thing or कोई ऐसा श्राप श्राप कोई superstition नहीं है. We just want our village to look different from other villages. That's it.
Okay.
So I was like,
Okay.
oh wow, interesting है, but इसको कुछ किया जा सकता है. बिकॉज अगर इस चीज ने मेरे अंदर एक सवाल पैदा किया है देख के कि वाई टू डोर्स,
Yeah.
तो सबके अंदर कर सकता है. देन आई शेयर्ड दिस आइडिया विद चिराग एंड वी बोथ जस्ट लव्ड दिस एंड वी स्टार्टेड डेवलपिंग इट.
तो उस पर इतना ही पता था, कुछ ऐसी कहानी नहीं थी. फिर उसके बाद वी स्टार्टेड डेवलपिंग अ
हॉरर
फोकलोर.
एलिमेंट आपने फिर बाद में उसमें।
एंड ऑल्सो इसमें एक बड़ा एक छोटा है. जो अविनाश ने देखे थे उसमें दोनों सेम साइज थे. दैट वाज मोर आई
हाँ।
थिंक पर्पस. देन फिर अविनाश ने एक दिन ये मेरे से आइडिया शेयर किया, और मुझे याद है कि हम लोग मुंबई में एक पीछे एक एरिया है जो कि काफी ऐसा सुनसान सा रहता है. तो वैसे तो मुंबई में ऐसे एरिया बहुत होते ही नहीं है, बट लकीली तब तक तो था एक. तो हम लोग बाइक पे जा रहे थे, तो अविनाश ने शेयर किया, तो वो शायद माहौल भी ऐसा था, तो मैंने बोला कि यार कुछ तो कर सकते हैं इस पे. देन वी बोथ स्टार्टेड थिंकिंग, देन वी
Because that
स्टार्टेड.
folklore bit is very believable. Like if you tell me, if I just see the film and I wouldn't have talked to you guys, the first
हाँ.
thing that we as a team talked about was कि नहीं यार ये, because I am also from UP and सुनते रहते हैं ऐसी कहानियां छोटी मोटी आती रहती हैं, कुछ मुंह नुचवा आ जाता है बीच में, something or the other keeps happening. तो वही है कि ऐसे छोटे छोटे ट्रेडिशन मिल जाते हैं, very very interesting. But even if it was for beautification purpose, like having two doors, it's a very intriguing thing. But you guys have always been writing together only, or you guys were writing independently and then you came together?
एक्चुअली हम दोनों ने पहले शुरुआत की थी कि यार लेट्स डू समथिंग फॉर यूट्यूब, लेट्स राइट
Okay.
समथिंग एंड विल गेट टू एक्ट इन इट, और कुछ बनाते हैं अच्छा इंटरेस्टिंग सा. सो वी स्टार्टेड राइटिंग टुगेदर, और उसके बाद फिर कुछ आइडियाज लिखे जिसमें से एक ककूदा था. और वो मतलब वी नेवर न्यू कि ये लोगों को इतना पसंद आएगा, बिकॉज वी आर नॉट लाइक प्रोफेशनल राइटर्स ना. हम
No, I
जर्नी.
went to Chirag's Instagram profile. It says actor by choice and writer by chance.
बस बस
या
वही है, वो दोनों का
सो
वैसा ही
But
है.
वी कॉल आवरसेल्फ एक्सीडेंटल राइटर.
हाँ.
but pretty good one, I think. Chance also is very good at writing, I must say.
तो इस प्रोसेस के दौरान हमको रियलाइज हुआ कि यार एक्टिंग एक्चुअली राइटिंग में बहुत हेल्प करती है अगर आप राइटिंग करना चाहो तो. एंड
Hmm.
इट्स अदर वे राउंड ऑल्सो. अगर आप
Hmm.
राइटिंग करना शुरू करते हो तो यू गेट टू नो अ लॉट ऑफ न्यू एस्पेक्ट्स अबाउट एक्टिंग, कि
Hmm.
यार ये एक्टिंग में कितना हेल्प करता है. राइटर ने ये सोच के लिखा था, हमने वो लाइन बोलते हुए कभी उस शूटिंग में सोचा ही नहीं.
Hmm.
अब हमको समझ में आ रहा है. तो एक्चुअली इससे बहुत हेल्प हुई, और हम दोनों मोस्टली साथ में लिखते हैं. कभी मैं अगर बिजी हुआ, मैं कुछ शूट कर रहा हूँ और चिराग कुछ लिखना चाहता है एंड उसको भी इंटरेस्ट आ रहा है उसमें, या कभी वो बिजी है मैं कुछ लिखना चाह रहा हूँ. बट अभी तक हमने जो भी लिखा है, जो आने
साथ
वाला
में
है, वो साथ में लिखा है.
When you guys were writing or creating the character of a ghost hunter, that's Ritesh Deshmukh's character, was there a specific image or inspiration that you had in your mind? Because, so many such characters have been there. So to think about it in a unique manner so that it looks authentic also, it's a challenge in itself. Because the moment you sit down, 100 inspirations pop up in your mind. So was there any particular inspiration or thought process that you guys had while writing that character?
अब तो एक्चुअली टाइम भी काफी हो गया याद भी नहीं एग्जैक्टली, बट बात ये थी कि आ, ये था कि जो भी हम नया कैरेक्टर ला रहे हैं गोस्ट हंटर का ना, वो थोड़ा सा ना फिश आउट ऑफ द वाटर वाला सीन हो. कि कुछ एक गांव है जहाँ पे कुछ लोग हैं जो कि एक तरीके की धारणा में विश्वास रखते हैं, दे फॉलो अ सेम काइंड ऑफ एन आइडियोलॉजी, एंड देन देयर इज अ पर्सन कमिंग फ्रॉम आउटसाइड हु इज
Yeah,
आल्सो अ बिट urban and
yeah.
bit calm, kind of a charmer, and not like your typical ghost hunter. So I think that was more of an idea, and then how eventually it.
और एक्चुअली उस कैरेक्टर को डेवलप करते करते चिराग और मुझे एक बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग चीज आई दिमाग में कि देयर वाज दिस क्रोकोडाइल हंटर लॉन्ग बैक, एंड ही
Yeah.
डाइड बिकॉज सम स्टिंग फिश ने कुछ काट लिया था. ही वाज वेरी पॉपुलर.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Even
हाँ,
I've seen that. Yeah.
तो हम लोगों ने डिस्कस किया कि यार जिस छिपकली और मगरमच्छ को देख के हमारी हालत खराब हो जाती है, वो उसे देख के कहता था ओ वाह व्हाट अ ब्यूटी। हाँ, अगर ऐसा कोई घोस्ट हंटर हो, घोस्ट से हम इतना डरते हैं, और अगर कोई हो जो घोस्ट को देख के उसको ऐसा लगे ओ व्हाट अ ब्यूटी, तो अगर इस
करेक्ट।
टाइप का घोस्ट हंटर जिसको भूतों से प्यार हो और इंसानों से डर लगे,
I think there's a
तो
dialogue also in the film where he
Yeah,
says
yeah.
कि भूतों से नहीं
तो
इंसानों से डर लगता है.
हाँ, तो एक्चुअली दिस इज इंस्पायर्ड फ्रॉम स्टीव, हिज नेम वाज स्टीव, आई रिमेम्बर।
Yeah, Steve. Yeah. Yeah. I think his son now does the same thing, same
Yeah,
job.
his
His son
son
is
does
also
the
in
same.
the same
Correct,
field.
correct, correct, correct.
And even Ritesh's entire appearance, like what he was wearing, even the hairstyle was like in contrast with everybody else. Like everybody else was
Correct.
dressing up one particular way. So that also I think
Correct.
made him stand apart. What about the double role of Sonakshi? Was that something that you guys wanted, or it evolved as an idea, or you thought about different actors only for playing Gomti and Indu?
No, actually, we thought that there will be two different girls there. They'll be
Okay,
sisters, but it was actually Aditya's idea. Ki why not
okay,
make them twin? And we were like, oh
okay.
wow, that's a very good idea. Let's do this. So we did it in the final shooting draft.
Yeah, yeah.
What are the other projects that are in pipeline for you guys? Are you currently working on something? Is there something that is going to come?
Yeah, there are a couple of projects. So there is this show which we wrote with for Yash Raj and Netflix. It's
Okay,
called Mandala Murders. It is created by Gopi Putran, who made Mardani.
okay,
So the creator and director of that show. We have also written that show. It will be on Netflix hopefully this year. Then there is another show called Dupaiya, for which we are also the creators, apart from being writers.
oh,
Um,
great.
yeah, so it's a very interesting comedy, um, based in a village. तो एक वो है. Then there is another film called Nausikhiye, which was produced by Ellipsis and Lionsgate India.
Okay.
So hopefully that will also come. And then there are a couple of other projects which are currently in the process. Yeah.
You guys are both graduates from National School of Drama, if I'm not wrong, right?
No, no, Chirag is. I'm not.
Okay, okay. But you both act
Yeah,
also,
Yeah, yeah.
apart from.
yeah, we both met in a theater workshop only.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like in 2008.
Yeah. We
back in
also keep
Delhi.
back in Delhi. Yeah.
Back
We
in.
also keep making a lot of sketches in which we act. If you might have seen Key and Peele, their
Yeah,
work, so we
yeah,
kind of, they are our inspiration, sort
Yeah,
of.
yeah.
So we keep making sketches. So Avinash has his YouTube channel, so we keep making sketches for it. So yeah,
yeah.
so
But is it difficult to manage both the things together? Like considering acting is first love, I think, and writing happened by chance.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Acting is first love. Correct.
that is, no, it's not difficult to manage. See, whenever whatever work comes, it can easily be managed. See, we work as a freelancer. तो
yeah,
बस काम आना चाहिए यार, फ्रीलांसिंग लाइफ में
but
इम्पोर्टेंट है.
काम आता
काम
जाए.
आना चाहिए. So yeah,
But great, great. Thank you guys for taking out the time. I hope the film does wonders and it's a hit. And thank you for having a chat with us.
thank you,
Thank you for having us. Thank you
yeah,
so much.
thank you so much.